Time to let the spectacle of the SportsCenter Showcase highlight wash over you. It's the Cardinals. Astros at Enron. Top first, no score. Runner on second. Mark McGwire strikes out on some high cheese against Ron Vallone. Top second, no score. Darryl Kyle grind. Look at Craig Biggio making the stop and throwing out the pitcher. Good thing he did that. It cost him $5. Top third, no score. McGwire again strikes out against Vallone. Bottom four, Astros down 1-0. They got 2 on. Darryl Kyle in a jam against Lance Berkman. Oh, that is the nasty deuce. Look at that. Big hook. We still like Lance a lot. Next batter, Richard Hidalgo. He missed. And now Orlando Merced. Kyle, that'd be a home run if we were playing in a silo. You're not playing at Enron. Kyle, 4 hits, no runs, 10 Ks in 7 innings. Top 5, Cards up 1-0. McGwire against Vallone, and that time he got it. 2-run homer. McGwire 5 for 15 in his career against Vallone. All 5 hits are home runs. Look at that, up by the railroad tracks. Cards are up 3-0. Top 8, Cards up 4-0. McGwire against Octavio Dotel.
Fly ball by McGwire. Back it goes. Back. Goodbye!
Mercy. Number 581. Cards win it 5-1. Now just 3.5 out of first in the Central. Kyle, 7 shutout innings. His ERA had been up around 5 over his last handful of starts. McGwire, as I said, 581 homers. He was 1 for his last 19 with 10 Ks before that first drive, so he's kind of getting off the schneid, although his season average still 185. That's a winner.
We can jump on his back for a month, and that can happen quite easily. And we're real excited to see him get going, and we know that all it takes is a little bit of something positive and a little bit of momentum for him, and he can carry us. And I think that's something we really need to focus on, is playing each one and not really looking at the wild card, or not really looking at trying to win the division, but just going out and playing good baseball. And if we do, at the end, we'll be there. I think people were counting us out about 40 games ago and said we'd never be here, and I think we proved them wrong, and hopefully.
Here's Warren Morris. Signals to right. Puts 2 on with no outs. Top of the 4th now, Juan Cruz. I'll play the part of Kane. Have you seen this guy in the VH1?
I have not.
Got the sleeveless
I don't
vest.
have television.
The pretentious vest, the contrived earring, the whole thing. Cruz lays down a squeeze bunt, and the Cubs lead 3-0. They lead the majors in sacrifice bunts. Look at that stuff. This is more the Pong version as far as technological concern. Top of 6, Cubs lead. Sammy Sosa intentionally walked. Loads the bases for Fred McGriff. There you go. McGriff would ground out to end the inning. That sound effect sounds like it has some bad scrod or something. This was the Pirates' last game
Pepto
at PNC this season. Pirate owner Kevin McClatchy said the Bucs won't make a buck this year despite new revenues. They'll likely cut payroll this offseason. Cubs shortstop Ricky Gutierrez said afterwards, quote, "We're going home for 10 days. Hopefully, we can make a run at the wild card." There's their run. Cardinals in first, very comfortably. Second, that's Chipper. Going to Dave Berg. Good John Hausman name. Good dive, and he gets Chipper. Top of 4 now, it's 1-1. Burnett facing Dave Martinez, bases loaded. Inside outs it, but right to Alex Gonzalez. Braves continue to struggle, and Bobby Cox is frustrated. Bottom 4, Jason Marquis, the pitcher, Chipper, the third baseman. That's good stuff. Chipper looking sharp in the field. Top of 6, Burnett now to Andrew Jones. Opposite field, having his best month of the season. That's number 33. Big hit for the Braves. They take a 2-1 lead. Braves fans happy. Andrew cooling off. And top of 7, Chipper having a great month himself. Hitting real well this year, right-handed. Higher on base percentage, higher slugging percentage. And the Jones boys do it. Atlanta now with 48 road wins, most in the NL. Only Seattle has more in all of baseball. Bad news for Braves fans. After Thursday night's game in Florida, the last 9 Brave games are at home, with their 4 games under 500.
Reds-Phillies, penultimate game of the season in Philadelphia, and the Wolfpack getting ready for Randy Wolf on the mound. Of course, it's the last phase before a full moon, so Wolf is in fine form. Raul Gonzalez, that'd be his first big league hit, and it would be one to remember, especially for Wolf. And Griffey Jr. missed. Wolf 8 Ks. Top 4, Phillies up 1-0. Wolf getting help from his defense. That's why you're there. Gonzalez His second major league hit is stolen by Jimmy Rollins over to first. Nicely done there. The next batter, Junior. Junior missed. That time he looks at strike 3. Second K of the game. He finished 0 for 3. Top 5. Phillies up 3-0. And Wolf showing he can field his position. Sean Casey right back at him. Nice pickup. Throw over to first. Top 6. Corky Miller. He's on first, dreaming of second because no Red had gotten to second at this point. So there he is. Second base. But what happens? Wilton Guerrero. 6-3 double plays. Still no Red has reached second. Top 9, last chance. More cartoon bubbles. Guerrero, could he reach second? Now there's Rollins again. He was kind of spoiling things for the Reds. Phillies win it by a count of 8-0. Wolf, a one-hitter, thanks to Gonzalez. He was stout, second career shutout, both of them this month since returning from his.
Since August 18th, they're 23-6 in Montreal. Boy, this is disheartening news. Mike Piazza hit on the hand. Watch it. From the bat right to the hand, not quite protected behind his right leg. He'll have to leave the game. X-rays, though, revealed no break, but that gotta hurt. You wonder how that will affect Piazza's throwing and hitting the rest of the way. Jay Payton, top of the 6th. Mets up 3-1. Mark Smith. Beautiful catch. Bottom 8. 5-1 Mets. Expos try to rally. Jeff Bloom singles to left. Bedro scores. Cabrera gonna test Shinjo's arm. You don't test Shinjo's arm. The Mets now 24-6 since August 18th. Benitez has 42 saves.
Saraceni shaking hands with the players before the game. They are invited guests of Derek Jeter. They are the daughters of Victor Saraceni, a pilot of the United flight that hit the 2nd Trade Center tower. Girls wrote to Derek Jeter, said they were fans, and he had them out. There they are for the team picture, and then they got to watch baseball. Top first. This is nasty. Ben Grieve off Andy Pettit's arm. Pettit tries to make the play. Can't. It'd be the last time he'd throw a ball in the night. Take another look. Just above his left elbow. There'll be a bruise on that. Torrey out and says, you're done. X-ray's negative. He has a contusion to his pitching arm. He's probably going to miss his next start. So Ted Lilly gets the call from the pen. Guy barely had a mouthful of sunflower seeds. Now he's in there throwing baseballs. He's got a double play ball. Then he got Steve Cox to ground weakly back for the easy out. He gets Pettit out of the jam. Lilly pitched 7 2/3, 1 earned run allowed. Top third, Yanks lead 2-0. Runners on second and third. Cox again. Bernie Williams coming hard. Bernie making a nice Gold Glove play. He also doubled, scored twice. And Lilly, glad Bernie's on his for the ninth. Jeter waving to the young girls there. Yeah, they love it. A lot of the big girls jealous about that, I'm sure. And after the last out, 10-year-old Brielle, she wrote Jeter saying there are a lot of terrible people in the world. Well, thanks to Joe Torre and the Yankees Wednesday, she found out there are a lot of good ones as well. The Yanks win it by a count of 5-1. Lilly, as I said, 7 2/3 innings in relief for his first win since July 5th. Pettit allowed the 2 hits, but got nobody out before leaving. Lilly rescued him there. Yanks 2 runs in the second, ended a 21-inning scoreless streak by the D-Ray staff. Again, Pettit expected to miss his next start.
Mariners going for win 109 in Texas. A-Rod in the house. A-Rod out of the house. 49th homer. Got 26 at home, 23 on the road. 238 lifetime. That passes Doug DeCinces and Gus Zernial. Top of 5. Ichiro on first. Going to steal second. That's number 52. 2 batters later, he steals third. Number 53. He would score on a Brett Boone 2 RBI singles. Top of 5, M still down 4-3. Javier to left. Catalanato can't get it. Boone and Cameron score. M's lead 5-4. There's Cameron scoring. Bottom of the 6th, Rangers trail 6-4. Joel Pinheiro. Of course, he's been starting of late, but now he's getting ready for the playoffs where he'll be more a middle relief guy. He gets A-Rod there. A-Rod with his 49th homer sets a new franchise record. Frank Howard hit 48 for the Senators in 1969. They became the Texas Rangers in 1972. A 6-3 Mariner finish breaks the Yankees' American League win record. An 8-1 finish gets them the 1906 Major League mark. Of course, Maloney leads off the inning and he grounds out to short. Next hitter, Doug Neragedimabelli. He doubles. Jose Offerman singles. Darren Lewis, base hit, 2-1 Sox. Trot Nixon double, 2 runs scored. These are all consecutive. Manny's 125th RBI, 5-1 Sox. Brian Daubach Jack, 2-run homer, 7-1 Sox. After a Calvin Pickering walk,
it's a big man.
John's favorite player on the Red Sox these days, Shea Hillenbrand. grounds into a fielder's choice. So we get 2 outs now. Remember we began this with Lou Merlone? He made the first out, and Lou's going to make the last out. But hey, it's okay. Sox win. What Philip Bailey is to Earth, Wind, and Fire, Casey Fossum is to the Red Sox. Sox manager Joe Kerrigan said, quote, he's got a chance to be our 4th or 5th starter going into spring training. Orioles skipper Mike Hargrove says Cal will play all but one of the O's remaining games, so he reaches 3,000 games played. Angels A's, top of 2, bases loaded, 2 outs. Barry Zito, David Eckstein. Shot to short, threat over. A's still lead 1-0. Top of 6, A's up 3-1, 1 on. Eckstein again. Back to Zito. Good grab, inning over. Top of 9, 1 on, 2 out. Jason Isringhausen to close, but look at Tim Salmon. Deep to right center. Our 3rd fish reference of the show. We've had carp, scrod, and salmon. And what about Eric Birds? Mr. Birds. A's are winners again. They win their 6th straight. They are 50-15.
Worth watching. Bonds and the Gents in the LA cheap seats, they go for $6. Top 2nd, Sean Dunston. Be like Barry. Terry Mulholland is 9th of the year. Dunston finished 2 for 3. We got a ball game tied up at 1. Top 3rd, Barry Bonds, 2nd AB. Popped up the first time, and there rips it through for his 45th single of the year. Wouldn't score, but rare enough to show you a single. Bottom 3rd, now 2-1 LA. Eric Karros facing Jason Schmidt. Pedro Feliz can't handle it. Mark Rizalonic scores 3-1 Dodgers, and Jason Schmidt's not happy with the defense behind him. Anyway, top 7, 2 outs. Now 3-2 LA, runner at 2nd, and Bonds walked intentionally, number 161. Next batter, Jeff Kent facing Giovanni Carrera. And he delivers, we think. Marvin Bernard trying to score, but Gary Sheffield guns him down. Still 3-2 Dodgers. Look at the job Paul LaDuca does him. Blocking the dish. You will not eat here. Jeff Kent went 3 for 5, but got no RBI in this one to tie the game. You can't believe it. Top 8, 3-2. LA pinch hitter JT Snow facing Matt Hergis. That gets down. A single to right. Dante Powell comes home to tie it up. It's 3-3. The Dodgers get a sac fly in the 8th inning to go up 4-3. Now in the top 9, Bonds with 1 on. Jeff Shaw walks. Bonds' 162nd walk ties Big Mac's National League record. Benito Santiago would make a sac fly to tie it at 4 later in the 9th. And then John Vanderwall with a Texas leaguer up the first pitch he sees from Jesse Orozco. Bonds crosses with the go-ahead run. Edwards Guzman makes it 6-4. Let's go to the home half of the 9th. 2 on. Rob Nen a little shaky. Got 2 guys on. But then Adrian Beltre at the dish, and Nen little fly ball, and guess who's there? John Vanderwall. That's right, wall to wall in the 9th for San Francisco. A clutch win. Giants take it 6-4. Dodgers lost 9 of 12, 27 blown saves as the team leads the majors. 15 of those at home, also leads the majors. Shaw blows his 9th. That's a career worst for him. Giants have trailed after 8 innings 62 times this season. This is just their 3rd win. As for Nen, a career high in saves 42. That leads the National League. Chasing the mark, well, or just marking time. No homers for Bonds on Wednesday. Still, though, ahead of max pace of 98 with 9 games remaining. Bonds also 2 homers shy of tying Reggie Jackson for 7th place in the all-time list. And as we said, he's now even with Mac with 162 walks. He's chasing Babe Ruth at 170 now.
Suds and Snakes, Great American John McCain at the ballpark. Top of 5, 2-1 D-backs. Base loaded. Richie Sexton caught looking for the 2nd time. Tells umpire Greg Gibson, your umpiring smells like 14-day-old carp. Greg didn't like that. Next batter, Jeremy Burnitz. Bases loaded. Jack. Jeremy has spoken. What Eddie Vedder is to Pearl Jam, Jeremy Burnitz is to the Brewers. 4th homer in 2 days, 32 this year. Brewers up 5-2. So with the Giants winning, the D-backs in trouble. Craig Hounsell to right off Mike Buddy. Deep, top of the wall, back in the ball yard. A run will score. 5-4 now, Brewers. D-backs down by 1. Watch this, Matt Williams tagging up from first. Counsell nearly runs past him. Of course, he would have been out. Bottom 7 now. It's 11-5, Arizona. Steve Finley. Grand slam home run, Arizona up 15-5. They go on to win. Finley's grand slam, the 200. 25 to 3,000, but Ricky not playing. Ben Davis was. Singles against Jason Spire. Ray Langford scores 2-1 Padres in the 7th. This becomes a bullpen game here. Same inning, Mike Myers. Yeah, baby. Inside to Tony Gwynn. He loads the bases. Gwynn leaves for a pinch runner. And he gets a standing ovation from the fine folks down there in Lodo in Denver. Bottom 9, Rockies down 3-1. Todd Helton. He used a winning run, but grounds out. Pods win. Again, Ricky Henry.
Bottom of the first, Rick Reed against Ray Durham. Ray Durham puts that into left center. This is Torrey Hunter on the run.
Played outstanding center field the entire year.
He's going to win a Gold Glove.
Deservedly so. Look at that.
Look, that's
Tremendous.
full extension.
Here it's a 3-0 ball game in the 5th. Hunter, not getting that. Over his head. That's for Durham with 2 men on. 2 runs will score. White Sox make it a 3-2 ball game. White Sox up 5-3. Here comes that man again. The old Musial thing. Durham with men on. Drives this, drives another run. Durham 2 for 4, 3 RBIs.
Should have been 3 for 4.
Absolutely, that's with being robbed. That's don't know. For those who showed up, they got to see that. Bottom of the 3rd, Joe Randa puts that off Davey Cruz. 15 errors on the year for Cruz. Randa's on first, same inning. Pickoff play, no on Randa, that doesn't work.
I sense a theme.
Clara Santos threw that away. Eric Munson chasing that down. The rookie, Randa, gets to second. Second error of the inning. Mark Quinn ground ball. Oh, phew. Shane Halter couldn't get that. Randa still running. He's working hard. He's going to score. Play to second. Quinn has done 3 errors in the inning. Royals take a 6-4 lead. Brandon Berger. Go ahead and say it. Who knew? It's this shot to left center. Jose Macias back to the wall. Oh, tough way to go. Went into the wall. Berger going to third. Bobby Higginson drops the ball. Berger coming around. All the way in. He's going to score 4th error of the inning for the Tigers. It's a triple and an error. Kansas City takes a 7-4 lead. Greg Zahn puts this shot out there. Macias, this one's reeling in.
That's a divot.
I think he hit his chin on the ground. That came in the same inning as all the errors.
Now, see, we're fair, aren't we?